Hey everybody, this is your daily dose of all things royal. I'm sure many of you by now are sharing the same opinion that I have about Archwell Public Charity, and that it's nothing but a sham. Exploitation of natural disasters and global tragedies, all for clout. So, in exploiting this tragedy, which is a really sad tragedy back in February with that earthquake, Archwell needed to insert themselves to make it known in the wake of this crisis. You had World Central Kitchen and Humanity Crew working together, but it wouldn't have been possible without Archwell because it was Archwell who made this mutual connection. And it continues to say, with support from the Archwell Foundation, Humanity Crew's mental health professionals in Turkey, in addition to helping aid workers on the ground, are able to continue their work providing psychological aid to alleviate trauma and shock. So, in other words, Megyn and Harry, they gave maybe a grant of like $10 to Humanity Crew, but they're claiming that their psychological services in mental health is a result of Archwell's support to the Humanity Crew. And this is now taking on the credit of the work that these people are doing. This is the bullshit of Archwell Foundation. Excuse me, charity. If Archwell or Megyn and Harry really embodied their mission of uplifting communities and providing compassion and action, then they would recognize that work needs to be done in the United States. And the reason why this is happening is because you have people like Megyn and Harry, well, primarily Megyn, who doesn't give a shit about family and prefers to see it completely destroyed. She did that with her own family, as well as she has done this, or at least tried to do it with the royal family, but failed miserably. So this blind item came out today, and it says, this state A++ lister was invited to the birthday party of a preschooler. I guess when you are the illiterate one, though, and think there might be an appointment coming your way, you do such a thing. Now, this is in relation to Archie's king coronation birthday party that she's having, allegedly. And this state A++ lister appears to maybe be Gavin Newsom, who is, I think, the governor of California. It looks like Dianne Feinstein's seat is going to become available. She's currently one of the senators for California. Now, there have been many rumors flying around that Megyn had been eyeing this spot for a couple years now. But at this point, I would be very surprised if she would get nominated to be put in that position. However, with the way that this country is going, anything is possible. Major cities in the United States, I can speak from witnessing this happening in New York City, where there's an increase in crime, there is a reduction in resources, and pretty much lawlessness happening. We also have the same situation, a little more dire with the drugs in California, and then recently in Chicago. So if Archwell is all about uplifting communities with acts of compassion one at a time, then maybe people will start to take you seriously, especially if you are doing something about the existing social justice issues here in the United States that are destroying and killing society. In fact, all of woke Hollywood that keeps virtue signaling about peace and equality and rights, this and that, BS, where are you in the country's most sensitive issues rather than gaslighting and fueling it? The reason why we have such a breakdown in society today is because we have these influencers like the Meghan Markles and Prince Harrys who say rules for thee, but not for me. And it's okay to speak your truth when in actuality they're perpetuating lies. And God help California if Meghan Markle ends up running and gifted this Senate seat. They put somebody like Meghan Markle into position. If you think right now what's happening is bad, believe me, it will get worse.
Paging Walmart WALLIS, paging Walmart WALLIS. Cleanup on aisle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you.
and I'm so eager to see what you're going to do. Please know that I am cheering you on all along the way. I am exceptionally proud of you, and I am wishing you a huge congratulations on today, the start of all the impact you're going to make in the world as the leaders that we all so deeply crave. I know you know that Black Lives Matter. So I am already excited for what you are going to do in the world. You are equipped, you are ready, we need you, and you are prepared.
Everything is either on the floor. Look at this. Can't even get no food for my kids, G. Look at this. Came in the store to try to buy something because I'm not a thief. Look at this. In my hood, can't even get no food for my kids. Babies need milk. Can't even get nothing for my kids, bro. I feel like an animal, and black people made me feel like an animal. Y'all did this to us.
Paging Megyn Markle. Paging Megyn Markle.
Look at this.
Please fire up the jet.
Look
We
at
need
this.
baby formula. Paging Megyn Markle. Paging Megyn Markle. Please come to the front desk before you leave for your fake humanitarian photo op. Thank you.
This is what we're fighting for. This is honoring George Floyd. People who already couldn't feed their kids, now they really can't feed their kids.
Attention shoppers, if your name is Oprah or Tyler Perry,
I am so devastated right now.
please put your hand in your pocket and help out.
I am so devastated right now, G. This is not okay. For us to have to live like this, we do stupid shit like this all the time, and we so black proud. We so black and proud that we ain't gonna never be honest and be real about what's really going on. Y'all are so wrong for this. You came in your neighborhood and fucked up your shit. I'm not a thief. I'm not coming in this store and stealing nothing. And ain't nobody gonna turn me into no animal or make me feel like a thief. Y'all let them white folks send y'all off once again.
Paging Obama to the help desk. Obama to the help desk.
Look at all this on the floor. Everything. Everything's on the floor. Tissue. We couldn't even find tissue less than 2 months ago, and now it's on the floor. Look at it. Meanwhile, we got plenty of fruits and vegetables. I'm not finna pick through this.
Walmart Wallace, we need your assistance in the vegetable aisle.
Woo! Kappa! PNMs, you made it to round number 2. Go, yeah, we're glad you're back. So now we're gonna sing a song. Or if you, we kept it classy since 1870. Reppin' the owl, key, and fleur-de-lis. Blue of the sky and dark blue of the sea. We wanna show ya that all you need is to be a KKG. It will make your life complete. The blue on blue would look so darn cute on you. Don't you want these letters too?
7 sorority sisters are suing the Kappa Kappa Gamma fraternity, they say, though it's a sorority. I guess they're all technically fraternities, but claiming that Kappa Kappa Gamma has violated its stated purpose by inducting a transgender member. Because now Kappa Kappa Gamma has gone trans. And now, I'm sorry, but it's not like, a trans person who's really making an effort to pass as a woman and trying to blend in, really just wants to be a Kappa. This is the trans person, okay? This is a man who wanted to join Kappa Kappa, did the pledging in August, and was rejected. Then he decided to go through the informal process that came a couple months later, where it's called like an open bid, and you can use that loophole to get in, though the girls were told there's a 99.9% chance we will not be offering this person, whose name is Artemis, a bid. So not to worry. Got to go through these hoops, but Artemis is not coming in. Well, wrong. Then they did something in coordination, alleged lawsuit, with the national chapter that wanted more trans people, where they had not an anonymous vote on Artemis, but a public vote. You had to register your email to offer your vote. And Vinnie, the girls felt pressured, and they were explicitly told, if your answer is no on Artemis, you have to say why specifically. It has to be like a personality trait that you've encountered. So you must have met him. They felt like they were going to be, and they said, or it'll be rejected as bigotry. So he got in. It's absolutely horrifying what happened with Artemis inside the sorority house after that.
The bylaws, as far as I understand, it was a sorority set up for ladies. So this might be Ketanji Jackson Brown's like SCOTUS decision.
Any lady. They use that. They use that. 1871 bylaws say any lady may become a candidate for membership who shall be of good moral character.
You probably know already, Kappa girls are cute and bright, sporty, classy, and polite.
And above average talent. By the way, Artemis, not for nothing, has a 1.9 GPA. 1.9.
So this might be the moment when Ketanji Jackson Brown gets that expert biologist on the stand at SCOTUS to say what a woman is. Like, what's a lady? What was a lady in 1870? It's a no-brainer what was intended by the bylaws. This is what happens when women who have been reluctant to be vocal about defending women's rights, in the name of tolerance, in the name of, social media virtue signaling sort of that type of currency, don't say anything. And then lo and behold, you now have to change in front of a biological male. It's like,
here's what he did. The lawsuit accuses, allegedly, the lawsuit accuses him of sitting on the couch in the second floor common area, not studying, watching the women. The women felt uneasy as he stared at them without talking for hours. One sorority member walked down the hall to take a shower wearing only a towel. She felt an unsettling presence, turned, and saw Artemis watching her silently. The lawsuit alleges that Artemis behaved inappropriately around the sorority sisters on numerous occasions, including once when Artemis had an erection visible through his leggings. Other times, he had a pillow in his lap. Oh, I wonder what was going on beneath that pillow. Apparently, he repeatedly questioned the women about what vaginas look like, breast cup size, whether women were considering breast reductions and birth control.
I mean, you're not even sure to get justice from the police or the courts. It's what happens when the entire system has been captured by ideology.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
Suit. This should be a sexual harassment suit. That's what it should be.
So, do we think we'll see Walmart WALLIS standing up for her sorority sisters, Kappa Kappa Gamma, in solidarity of female rights? Is Archwell gonna take a stand and condemn the destruction that's happening in our cities, like what we've seen in Chicago? Are Megyn and Harry gonna continue to keep supporting this woke ideology and influencing the youth on destroying our communities? I'm sorry, but I thought the mission for Archwell was to uplift and bring communities together, but these ideologies and the culture dictates otherwise. And this is why I keep emphasizing that Megyn and Harry have no business influencing any youth because of what they are pushing. If Megyn was a real woman and stood up for women's rights, she would get behind her sorority sisters and back them on this situation. Because apparently as a Kappa, you are sisters forever. So let's see if Megyn's going to crawl out of her hole and back these ladies. Or is she going to remain silent and support the bandwagons that are destroying our communities? My guess it's the latter, unless if there's some type of money or reward involved, she might step up and do something if the price is right. Anyhow, what do you guys think? As always, I will be back soon with more content, but until then, please be safe, and I will talk to you later. Bye!
You're such a fraud.